Hello ladies and welcome back to my channel. It's me, Chloe Yasmin, the hygiene queen, and in today's video I am going to be sharing with you guys the hygiene routine that literally changed my life. Changed my life. Your girl's 9 weeks postpartum. So if you haven't been here in a while, girl, I had a baby and right now I'm in the postpartum stage in 9 weeks, okay? And girl, didn't nobody tell me that postpartum odor would be the worst odor I would ever have because of the non-stop hormonal sweating, especially like in the first couple weeks. I would wake up drenched. Girl, it's no joke. It's no joke. So I had to go ahead and like switch my entire hygiene routine up because baby, I can only imagine with the summer heat coming up having postpartum odor. No. So I had to go ahead and switch it up. This hygiene routine I'm getting ready to go ahead and share with you guys is untouched. You will have zero odor. You will be smelling flawless all day. The nonstop compliment, sis. Just get ready. So with that being said, girl, let's get into my every single day hygiene routine. First things first, I want to go ahead and say, link down below is my Amazon storefront. I do earn a very small commission, so every purchase is very appreciated. And on there, I will be creating a My Hygiene Routine section, and I will go ahead and put these products in that section of my Amazon storefront. So you can easily find these products linked down below, once again, in my Amazon storefront. Now let's officially get into it. In order to prevent odor, it is very important to understand what causes odor. So what causes odor? Odor is caused when your sweat comes into contact with the bacteria on your skin. So now that we know that, let's move on to how to prevent it. And it's only right that I start off with internal hygiene, because everything comes from within. So how I take care of my hygiene internally is number one, my water intake. Now, why is water so important in preventing body odor? Number one, because it helps to flush out toxins through your sweat and your urine. Number two, now listen to this. Sweat is mostly water. So when you're dehydrated, your sweat becomes more concentrated. And the more concentrated your sweat is, the stronger your odor is going to be. So this applies to everybody, but especially my postpartum mommies out there, or just people that are struggling with strong odor, drink tons of water. So your sweat is just like water, so it doesn't have a smell. So when you're smelling people with super strong odor, it's most likely because they are dehydrated. And once again, for my postpartum mommies, you're sweating a lot, so you're losing a lot of water. So that's gonna dehydrate you in itself, and your sweat is only gonna become more and more pungent. So drink your water. Number three, water regulates your internal temperature, so you're not overheating and over sweating. And number four, last but not least, when you're dehydrated, it reduces saliva production, which causes bad breath. Oh, and speaking of bad breath, everything is going to be included in today's hygiene routine except for oral hygiene. So, are you gonna start drinking your water? I really hope so, because baby, it is literally the most important step in hygiene for those very reasons. So water, which is the most important internal hygiene step, okay? Next, what I do for my internal hygiene is drink chlorophyll water. So what is chlorophyll? Chlorophyll is literally just the green pigment found in plants and algae, whatever the heck. So it's what's responsible for the green color found in broccoli and asparagus and stuff like that. And to be honest, there isn't much scientific evidence backing up chlorophyll being an internal deodorizer, but many of us have noticed a big difference in our body odor because of chlorophyll. I know I have. I'm one of them gals that once I started to supplement with chlorophyll, I noticed a very big difference in my odor. Breath, body. Some people, it benefits their skin. I never really noticed a big benefit, like a big change in my skin, but you might. So I just get me a nice little glass and I put some ice in there. Girl, I forgot to grab a straw. Okay. And then I put my water in. Once again, everything is gonna be up on my Amazon storefront, so the chlorophyll will also be up on my Amazon storefront. And I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how many drops I put. The best way to go is to get the dropper bottles because you can like keep track of how much you're putting in your drink. Be very careful because once again, this is very pigmented. Okay, so actually it's kind of at the bottom, so the dropper's only filling up that much, but I usually put about 3 to 4 full squirts. So I'm only getting about half right now. So I'll do like 6 because that's about 3. Oh, nothing's really coming out. I gotta fill back up on this. But like I said, 3 full squirts or 4. It depends on how potent you want your chlorophyll. Then I go ahead and mix it around, but your girl forgot a straw. Classic Chloe move. And then I just go ahead and drink it down. I actually enjoy the taste of chlorophyll. I know a lot of people don't, but the benefits are mwah, chef's kiss. Oh, wait a minute. I know this is not like hygiene related. This right here, if you are struggling with constipation, chlorophyll will clean you out. You won't have any struggles at all. Your girl's been having Miralax since my pregnancy because I was taking Zofran for my nausea. And my doctor was like, start using Miralax because you don't want to get hemorrhoids and the constipation is bad. So I've been using that ever since I was pregnant because I was too scared to drink chlorophyll when I was pregnant because I didn't like run it by my doctor. Anyways, I forgot that this right here is what got me on a consistent schedule because my entire life, I would go number 2 like once or twice a week. Like I struggled with really bad constipation, which is why I was always super bloated. Like I didn't know why I was bloated my entire life through my teenage years and everything was because I was constipated. Girl, if you drink this, you'll be on a consistent schedule, which really helps with bloating. And like I said, I enjoy the taste. A lot of people don't. It's kind of like matcha. Some people love it, some people hate it, but I've seen such a huge difference with chlorophyll. I'm not gonna stop drinking it. Like even if it didn't help with odor, I would still drink it because of how I'm finally on a consistent schedule going number 2. I don't know why I find it so refreshing, though most of it is at the bottom, so let me stop. I'll drink this when I'm done filming. I'll mix it around and drink it. If you're an OG subscriber and you watch me all the time, you know my camera overheats like crazy and there's constantly angle changes going on because when it overheats, I turn it off, and when I turn it off, the angle changes. So there's gonna be tons of that in today's video, just bear with me. But my very last step in maintaining my internal hygiene is the Azo Complete Feminine Balance Daily Probiotics. These right here, I have been taking these since I was like 17 years old. I am 22. These have been a non-negotiable for me for a very long time. So what is this? This is a probiotic supplement that is specifically designed to support vaginal health. Now, what do? These help you maintain a healthy vaginal pH balance. They reduce the growth of odor-causing bacteria and they improve vaginal odor. When I tell y'all, I just use these to prevent vaginal odor. Like literally, these are 10 out of 10 top tier. You have to get these. My bottle's all gone. I just took my last one today, but I have a new one coming in the mail today. They had them on sale for like 20 bucks. They're usually like $31.99. Girl, when you catch the sale, get like 2 boxes, because baby, once you start using these consistently, you have to use them every single day. You have to take one every single day. You will see results, baby. Even if it takes a couple weeks or a month, maybe 2, you are going to see the results. Can't live without this. Fire. I have put so many women on. So now that we have addressed internal hygiene and what I do to maintain my internal hygiene, let's get into the outside, the external hygiene. And like I said, we're not going over oral hygiene today, just everything else. So let's get straight into it. Starting with my hair. When I was younger, you guys, I used to like get so frustrated with my hair. My scalp always had that sebum smell and it bothered me so bad. I couldn't get my hair to smell like the product that I used. And especially when I would get outside and be in the sun, I would smell my scalp because baby, when that sun gets to beaming on your scalp and your scalp has a smell, oh my gosh, that smell becomes so much stronger. And I mean, that applies to like every odor, but girl, I used to hate it so bad. I cannot stand the smell of dirty hair. It's literally one of my pet peeves, legitimately. I don't play about my hair smell. My hair has to smell good. So let's get into how I keep my hair smelling bomb, baby. Literally just realized I didn't have any bracelets on, so I quickly went and put these on now. Let's get into how do I make my hair smell good. Okay, so first things first, of course, I go ahead and let the water run through my hair. I try to get a good amount of the product out of my hair by like squeezing the water through, because the more product you get out of your hair, the more of a lather you're going to get. And when you're getting a good lather, you're getting a better clean. So with that being said, I do that. And then I go in with my choice shampoo and conditioner. Having good smelling hair all starts with your shampoo and conditioner. Your shampoo and conditioner have to be strongly scented. We can agree to disagree, but baby, I'm telling you right now from experience, you have to have a good, strong smelling hair care system, starting with the shampoo and conditioner. I have so many favorite shampoos and conditioners. There are so many that smell amazing in stores. It's whatever you want to use. These are a little bit pricey. You don't have to have a pricey shampoo and conditioner. You just gotta have a good, strong smelling shampoo and conditioner, okay? So this is the Way Medium Hair Shampoo, and this is the Way Medium Hair Conditioner. These smell amazing, literally smell like perfume, and they keep my hair smelling amazing. So with the shampoo, I don't scrimp with my shampoo. I don't scrimp with my product, period. The more shampoo you use, the better your hair is going to smell. So that's one thing that I wasn't doing growing up, was using enough shampoo. I would use the tiniest dime size because it was getting soapy. But it's not about it getting soapy. It's about it smelling good. I get a good amount of shampoo on my hand. Rub it together and I just scrub that scalp. I don't scrub it with my nails. That can cause dandruff and sensitivity. Just the pads of your fingers. And I scrub, 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 scrub. And when I tell y'all, I get in there for like a good minute and I just scrub, 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 all right here, all in the back, I mean everywhere. The length of your hair is optional. I do wash the length of my hair, and the length of my hair always smells, I got it down pat, baby. So once I got a thick, nice lather on my scalp and I've been scrubbing it for a good little minute, I bring it down to the length of my hair. If I need some more, I'll add some more on my hand, rub it back and forth, scrub my hair. I'll bring my hair up, all of it up to my scalp and scrub it, rinse it out real good, and repeat that step again. That scalp has to be scrubbed thoroughly. If it's not thoroughly scrubbed, that sebum smell is gonna come back fast. So, double cleanse with a strong smelling shampoo. Use a good amount and lather it up for a while. Then with your conditioner, you also want to go ahead and use a good amount of that as well. I think we all do though, like no matter what hair texture. I feel like we all use a lot of conditioner. So I get a good amount of it in my hand, y'all. Once again, I rub it back and forth and I apply it from root to ends. I know a lot of people say do not apply the conditioner to your scalp because it can make your scalp more oily. I don't really care. I use conditioner on my scalp because it makes my scalp smell fire, and it also helps with hair growth. So I apply it all on my scalp, all on the length of my hair. You want to make sure your hair is not like soaking wet, but has a good amount of water in it, because that's going to give you a lot more slip. If your hair is too dry, you have to use a crazy amount of conditioner. It's not going to detangle well. It's going to be a mess. If you use too much water, you're just wasting conditioner. It's just going down the drain. You want to have like the perfect amount of wetness to your hair, and you want to go ahead and apply it all to the length of your hair, all to your scalp. I even rub it in my scalp, and depending on if it's a hair mask day or not, I will put my hair up with the conditioner in and leave it in the entire shower until the end. Then I rinse it out. I like to do a hair mask at least once a week. If it's a hair mask day, then I will go ahead and rinse all of that conditioner out. Oh, and I also forgot to mention, I detangle my hair with the conditioner in my hair, of course, of course, of course. And I actually finger detangle with my fingers. Your hair will thrive if you finger detangle your hair in the shower. Your hair is very sensitive when it's wet. It's in a very vulnerable state. You can do a lot of damage to it. So I personally just finger detangle my hair in the shower. And like I said, if it's a hair mask day, then I'll go ahead and rinse all of that conditioner out and go in with my hair mask. This hair mask is one of the only hair masks that keeps my hair smelling, oh my gosh, so good for days on days on days on days on days. Like I can smell this mask until it's time to wash my hair again. I'm not even joking. This is the Being Frenchie Hair Wellness Reset and Renew Hair Mask. If I can't find this on Amazon, I will put it in my linked products. I forgot where it's at. It's somewhere up here, my linked products, because they do sell this elsewhere. But this Being Frenchie hair mask is in the scent Lavender Cloud. Girl, I apply this to my roots all the way down to my ends. I get a good amount of big a big glob. I mean, get it all in there. Get a hair tie. I put my hair up and I let it sit the entire shower, all the way until the end, because that's what you do with masks, period. But girl, the longer it sits in your hair, the better it's going to make your hair smell. But this right here requires you to leave it on for 15 to 20 minutes, period. So your hair is going to smell fire if you use this hair mask. I get non-stop compliments from my husband when I use that hair mask. Like, he will not stop smelling my hair. I also went ahead and purchased this Eva NYC hair mask on Amazon. I'll add it to the storefront section because one of you guys suggested it to me the other day and was like, girl, you have to try it. It smells like baby powder. It makes your hair smell so good. So I reposted it on my Snapchat and was like, is this the one? And like literally like 35 people slid up and was like, girl, this right here makes my hair smell so good. So I'll add it on there because I ordered it, and since so many of you guys are saying it works so well, makes your hair smell amazing, I'll add that since the Frenchie is not on Amazon, and I know a lot of you guys like to shop on Amazon. But I wanted to go ahead and quickly go over this really fast because I completely forgot to mention hair products. I don't know how I forgot, but your hair products after you're done with your shower hair care are very important. So first things first, leave-in conditioner. I'm going to tell you right now, leave-in conditioner is going to be your best friend in making sure your hair smells beautiful. I would not go a a wash day without leave-in conditioner. Leave-in conditioner is like healthy hair perfume, kind of. I'm not even joking. My top favorite leave-in conditioner is this one right here, the Not Your Mother's or whatever the heck, Way to Grow leave-in. I've been using this leave-in, you guys, for so many years. It is literally the best smelling leave-in on the market. I don't care what anybody says. And I go ahead and spray that all over my scalp and all the length of my hair. And then I go in with a good smelling curly hair product. I have curly hair. If you don't have curly hair, just use like a good smelling product. This one right here, this Curl La La, oh my gosh, girl, it smells so beautiful. If it's not moisturizing enough, just add another product, but this is gonna leave fragrance in your hair. So make sure your actual hair care products are heavily fragranced. And girl, get that scalp. So that is it for my hair in the shower. Now let's move on to my pits. I'm sure a lot of you guys were waiting for this. I brought you a little closer to me, sis, because I need you to listen. So now that we know that odor is caused when sweat comes into contact with the bacteria on your skin, the bacteria needs to go. It's impossible to get rid of 100% of the bacteria on your skin, but baby, we can get close, okay? These are my holy grails. These are the Dove antibacterial bar soaps. Are you getting what I'm getting at? Antibacterial. So it's getting rid of the bacteria. So if you were to sweat, there's not much bacteria. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know if y'all know this or not, but I used to be a huge fan of Dial antibacterial bar soaps. I love the white bar, the lavender, the gold bar. I loved them all. Spring water. I mean, I had them all. I loved them. But I don't know if they changed their formula. Every time I try to use a Dial bar soap, it breaks my chest out so bad. I don't know if it's because like it dries my skin out really bad, but girl, it breaks my chest out terribly. So I can't use Dial anymore, which really sucks because I loved Dial until Dove. I love you so much, Dove. Dove came out with their own antibacterial bar soap. And what I love about this one is it's not so drying like Dove. Anyways, I get my handy dandy washcloth, and yes, you need a washcloth. This is not optional. I don't want to hear I use my hands. I don't want to hear I use a loofah. Those right there, you can leave the shower smelling good, but the odor is going to come back like this. With a washcloth, you're going to leave the shower smelling good and stay smelling good all day, because this is the only way to thoroughly clean your body. It's a washcloth. My entire life, you guys, I struggled with hygiene. Oh my gosh, it frustrated me so bad. Feeling out of control of your body is a really bad feeling. Well, my whole life, I only used my hands. Now tell me why. My mama is black, my dad was white. I say past tense because he has passed on. My mom grew up using washcloths. My dad grew up using his hands. When my mom and dad got together, my dad made my mom feel weird about using washcloths, so she stopped using washcloths. So then when she had us, all we knew was to use our hands. Big mistake, because I struggled with hygiene my entire life until I realized I needed a washcloth. But I'm very picky with my washcloth because I feel like depending on the type of washcloth will make or break how well I'm able to clean myself. Like, I like a nice thin, rough washcloth, not too rough to where it's like exfoliating, but like a nice thin textured washcloth. And the only place I'm able to find them is Walmart. I'm gonna insert a picture right here. If I can put it in my tag products, I will. These washcloths right here are the best. They're the cheapest washcloths you're gonna find, and they're the best. When they're thin, you have more control of the washcloth. They get soapier, and you're able to just clean yourself way better. When they're thick, you have less control. Camera died right as I was saying, when they're thick, you have less control. And that's a fact. If you know, you know. Like, if you're experienced with washcloths, you know Walmart has the best washcloths, okay? So anyways, I personally like to use hot water. Hot water is that girl when it comes down to having a good smelling body. The soap smell will last a lot longer on your skin if you use hot water too. So anyways, I put my washcloth in the running water. I get it all wet. I squeeze it to make sure it's all in there. I do it again. Get it real wet, and then I have it like this. I get my bar soap, I put it in my washcloth, I fold it, and I rub it back and forth. Rub it, rub it, rub it. Y'all, I do this for a good minute or longer. I get it to where it is so soapy, such a beautiful, whoa, soap's getting in my mouth. It's like, whoa, it's like little soap dust is flying everywhere because I'm doing that. Anyways, I go back and forth until it is super soapy. My washcloth is dripping soap. I bring my fingers together, I tip it over like this, and y'all see these four little corners? I grab them and I squeeze it. I squeeze that excess water out because you get a better clean that way. And water's not just flying everywhere, because it's those four corners that when you're cleaning yourself, soap and water is flying everywhere. It's so annoying. And it's also really bad for when you're cleaning your behind, because then soap is flying up to your vag, and not all soap is meant for down there. So that's what I do. Mind you, when I get in the shower and I rinse all that product out of my hair, I also rinse my body. I try to get all the lotions and all the dirt and stuff like that off of my skin. So I also gonna go underneath my arms with water in my hands, and I just kind of like do a quick like rinse off with my hands in the water, because it helps you to get a better lather, which is a better clean. So now that I have a beautiful lather on my washcloth, I'm gonna add some of this Panoxyl Acne Foaming Wash. This is 10% benzoyl peroxide, y'all. And if you do not know, benzoyl peroxide is antibacterial. So this also prevents odor. This right here, girl, if you can't find the Dove antibacterial soap, just get this and mix it in with whatever soap you're using, because this right here is so good. I get a good squirt and I mix it in with the antibacterial soap, and girl, I scrub my pits. Not like crazy hard to where I'm rubbing them raw. I cannot stand raw armpits. You put on deodorant, they're burning, they're red. But I scrub them for a good 45 seconds, girl. I get all that old deodorant off. I go on to the next. I scrub. When I rinse my underarms, I feel them to make sure there's no leftover deodorant. If you feel like that silicone feel, like that leftover deodorant, you gotta keep cleaning your armpits. But it doesn't mean that you need to necessarily clean them again with the antibacterial soap and the Panoxyl. Now you can start cleaning your body, and then while you're cleaning your body, also clean those pits, and then feel them again, of course, once you're done rinsing off your body. But we're getting ahead of ourselves, way ahead of ourselves. So now that our pits are all clean and bacteria free, if you gotta smell them after washing, girl, do it. But now that our pits are all fresh and clean and bacteria free, we're gonna move on to the body. Once again, antibacterial bar soap, the Dove antibacterial bar soap. I rinse my washcloth off from my armpits, get my bar soap, and we're at it again. I get a super beautiful, rich lather. Bring my fingers together, tip it over, get all that extra soap off, and I scrub, girl. I get behind those ears, I get my neck, the back of my neck, everywhere on my body except for my behind and my downstairs area, because I have a separate routine for each of those areas. But I go ahead and clean everything underneath the breast, legs, girl, my entire body. I lather my entire body up, get everything clean. Scrub everything. Neck and behind the ears are very neglected areas. Make sure you get those, as well as your feet. But I do have a whole routine for my feet coming up in this routine as well. I like to clean my body for a good 2 minutes. Like I lather my body up. I get it lathered. Once I'm done with that, then I go ahead and rinse my entire body off, and I go in with a beautiful smelling body wash. So you can use whatever body wash you want to use. We're gonna keep the Way vibe going. Y'all know I have so many different body washes. I love Dove, Olay. If it smells good, I'm gonna use it. If it smells good, I'm gonna use it. Sometimes I use a different body wash every single day. Y'all know me, I'm the hygiene queen. I have so many products. Today I have this Way Melrose Place body cleanser. This is literally one of my favorite body washes. It leaves my skin smelling beautiful. My washcloth is all rinsed off. I go ahead and get a good amount of body wash. As y'all can tell by now, I don't scrimp with my product, girl. The more product you use, the better you're gonna smell. So I get a good amount of body wash on there, baby. And I go ahead and clean my body again. Everywhere I just got done cleaning. The longer you clean your body for, the more the soap is gonna stick to your skin. Like the scent of the soap is gonna stick to your skin. Scrub a dub, all right? Then I go ahead and rinse off again. So now my hair is odor free, my pits are odor free, and my skin on my body is odor free. So in total, I clean my armpits 2 to 3 times in the shower. You do not want to clean your armpits 1 time. You want to clean them at least 2 times. I usually clean them like 3, because odor comes back faster if you don't double or triple cleanse your body. Like sometimes you get done cleaning your armpits really good and you think all the deodorant is gone, but it's not. You need a fresh, clean base to build on. You cannot have old deodorant underneath your armpits, because if there's still a layer of deodorant, that means the actual skin on your armpits wasn't even cleaned. So you want a squeaky clean base to build on. But what about that behind? Girl, let's get into it, because I have a whole behind washing routine. Yes, I don't scrub everything at once. I have separate routines. I find that I smell way better that way. When it's time to go ahead and start washing my behind, I turn the heat up on the water, because hot water is not optional when it comes down to your behind. Hot water is going to be your best friend. So that's the first step of my behind washing routine. Up that heat, okay? I get my washcloth. Like I said, you have to have a washcloth, and you have to have a very creamy, thick, richly lathering body wash. I know you know, if you don't use the right soap back there, your behind can get raw. Because if you're using a soap that doesn't have that very thick, creamy consistency and texture, it's gonna be rag to skin. And that skin back there is like the most sensitive skin on your body. It can get raw and cut easily. So with the wrong body wash, it'll be washcloth to skin, to sensitive skin at that. And you're just rubbing and just creating rawness. And when your butt is raw, you can't clean it good the next times that you have to clean your behind. So now you just walk around stinking. So we want to prevent the rawness, but how do we do that? The right body wash. Your soap is everything when it comes down to your behind. Everything. This right here is guaranteed a yes, because it's a very creamy, thick, rich, lathering body wash. When you put this on your washcloth, it's not washcloth to skin. There is some cushion between the washcloth and your skin. The cushion is the creamy soap, which will have the washcloth just gliding back and forth. And in return, prevents that rawness. This is one of my fave behind washes. I keep this bad boy on hand. My washcloth is wet. I get a good amount of this body wash in here. I probably put like 5 pumps. And then I add me some Lumi acidified body wash. This is the unscented one. This body wash, as you can see right here, it says 24-hour odor control. This body wash is an odor controlling body wash, and it really works. So I go ahead and I get a good squirt on my washcloth, and then I mix that together. I mix them, and get the product all around my washcloth. Once again, same thing. Get all that extra soap because we're cleaning our behind. Remember, we don't want any soap just flying up to our downstairs area. Make sure you have a lot of soap. You don't want to scrimp with your soap when it comes onto your behind. A lot of soap. You want to bend all the way over, because when you bend over, your cheeks spread and your actual butthole. Now, we're not going to sit up here and act like kids. We're all grown here. We should all be pretty comfortable with correct terminology. So when you bend over, your butt cheeks spread, so you have more access to your behind, to your butthole. And when you bend over, your butthole is also more open, so you're getting a better clean. So bend all the way over, get your washcloth, and scrub. Scrub, scrub, scrub. Girl, I scrub for a good 30 to 45 seconds, like a good amount of time. If you feel like you need more, girl, do it. Scrub, scrub, scrub. You got your hot water? All right, put the washcloth to the side, bend over, and open up your butt cheeks. Not joking. Open them up. Let that hot water just run through. Run through. Run through. It's going to run through your butthole. It's going to run all that odor out. It's going to run through. And I let the hot water run through my behind for a good 15 seconds. Let it run. I actually have this that little sprayer thing. I'll put the shower head on my Amazon storefront. I have the little sprayer thing. So actually what I do now is I get that and I just let it run through my behind a little closer, and I get a way better clean that way. But if you don't have to. You ain't gotta have all that. It just really does help. It just, brings it to another level of clean, having that extra attachment and getting back there good, putting a good amount of pressure on it. So it's really cleaning it out. But I didn't always have that. And baby, I mastered smelling good back there. So I just let regular hot water just run through from the shower head. If you want to be a little extra, there have been times where I've been a little extra and I got down on my hands and knees and really bent all the way over so the water could truly just really get through there. And you're gonna go ahead and do that all over again. You can do it 3 times. I find that I only need it twice, but I used to do it 3 because I was extremely extra, but 2 is perfectly fine. Once again, I mixed the Lumi unscented body wash and this together, and I love that this unscented body wash actually kind of smells like powder a little bit. Anyways, this is what prevents the odor from coming back there. So now that my behind is thoroughly clean and smelling fire, now let's get into exfoliation. Okay, I've got you guys at more of a distance now, but exfoliation. So I will do one of 2 things. I will either exfoliate my body with exfoliating gloves and my body wash of choice. Like earlier when I cleaned my body with the body wash, if I wanted to do exfoliating gloves, which mine are in the washer right now, so I don't have them on hand, but if I wanted to use them, I would have been used them with my body wash earlier and cleansed my body with the gloves all over, the same way I would have cleansed with the washcloth everywhere, just with the gloves. Those will be on my Amazon storefront, the gloves I use. If I don't want to do exfoliating gloves that day, then I will go in with a body scrub. I love Ouai's body scrubs. This is the matching body scrub to the body wash. This is the Ouai Melrose Place scalp and body scrub. When I tell you I am obsessed with this body scrub, you can use any you want. You can use Tree Hut, Olay, Dove. You can use any of them. I use all those, girl. I love the Dove body scrub, the cherry one, fire, girl. The peach scrub and the cherry scrub by Dove. Whoo, girl, chef's kiss. But today, this is what I'm sharing with you guys, the Ouai Melrose Place. I just go ahead and scoop it out and scrub my entire body. And what I love about this, scrub is that it gets soapy. It has a beautiful lather and it makes you smell so good. But in order to get a really good scrub, you don't want to have a bunch of water on your body. Every single time before I scrub my skin, I will like cuff my hand and I will like push all the water off my skin. Push it, push it, push it. Same thing with my legs, but I'll have two hands and I'll just go down my leg with my hands and the water will come off. Your skin will still be like wet, but it's not going to be drenched. When it's drenched, the scrub doesn't really scrub your skin. It's too diluted. But when you have not so much water on your skin, the scrub is really scrubbing that skin. So get the water off my body, get a good amount of the scrub, and girl, I scrub it in, scrub it in, scrub it in. You can slowly add water if you want. If it's too much of an abrasive scrub, you can really adjust like the abrasiveness with the amount of water you use when it comes down to body scrubs. Less water on the skin, the more abrasive. More water on the skin, the less abrasive. Then I go ahead and rinse my body off and I move on to shaving. Now girl, link down below is going to be my intimate shaving routine. It's a long process, y'all. So I don't want to share that in today's video when I have a whole video for my vaginal shaving. That's going to be linked down below. We're not going to be talking about that today, but everywhere else that I shave, we will be going over. But keeping a hair-free downstairs area is, you know, very helpful in preventing body odor. I'm telling you right now, we can agree to disagree, but baby, a hair-free vagina will definitely stay fresher for longer. Shaving is pretty basic, you guys. I just go in with whatever shave cream I'm using. Sometimes I use conditioner. Sometimes I just use anything to shave, you guys, honestly. I'm not like super picky with my shave creams, though I do really enjoy EOS shave creams because they're super moisturizing and I love how creamy they are and they put some cushion between the razor and your skin. So I do love EOS shave cream, but I'll be honest, I'm not very picky with what I shave with on my body. My downstairs area, yes. My body, no. Oh, and my behind shaving is also included in the video link down below. But anyways, I'll go ahead and get my shave cream. I get a good amount of this, y'all. I like a nice thick cushion on my skin. And I always start with my armpits, but girl, I completely forgot. I don't really exfoliate my underarms anymore with body scrubs and exfoliating gloves. What I use is this The Ordinary Glycolic Acid 7% like exfoliating toner. And I put it on like a cotton swab, like those circle swabs. I get a good amount and I just like rub down in like 4 different swipes. Just swipe, 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 swipe so it's evenly on my underarms. But I only do that on clean underarms. So like when I get out of the shower, that's how I exfoliate my underarms. But it's always best to shave after you exfoliate. So if you know that you're gonna exfoliate the next day, I would suggest putting this on when you get out of the shower and then shaving your armpits the next day because you'll be exfoliated. And it's always important to exfoliate before you shave because when you exfoliate before you shave, you get a closer shave so your hair won't grow back as fast and your skin's gonna be so soft. So yeah, I use this on my underarms and also my downstairs area. That's the only thing that is different in my routine, linked down below. I'll have to do an updated one. The only thing that's different in my routine, linked down below, is I now use this as an exfoliator with a cotton swab instead of exfoliating gloves. I find that this works so much better. And I use this on my downstairs area 2 to 3 times a week. Not in the inside, girl, just where I have like hyperpigmentation and where the hair grows. So that is the only thing different with the video link down below, like I just said. But I do always start off with my armpits when it comes down to shaving. So I go ahead and get a good amount of this, rub it together, apply it on my underarms, and then I go in with my favorite razor. I need to hurry up, y'all, because I'm taking forever filming this dang video. Where's my razor? There's stuff everywhere, you guys. And then I go in with my favorite razor. This is the Chic Intuition Sensitive Care razor. The best razor in the entire world. If you have sensitive skin, this is gonna be your best friend. You're never gonna have any burning, irritated skin. You're gonna have a close shave, and you can, you know, shave a little faster with this because the blades don't cut you. Like, I love this razor. So I go ahead and I shave my underarms, get them all hair free. I don't know why I was going at my legs, like we talked about that yet, but I go ahead and I shave my underarms, get all the hair gone. But when I go down, they still feel prickly because the direction that the hair grows. So after I go down, then I go sideways like that, like at a slant, you know? And then I go up so that they're fully soft. And this right here will have your armpits super soft, super smooth, and super bright. Y'all, my underarms used to be so dark. This saved me. And once I'm done shaving my underarms, I just go ahead and shave my legs once again with the cream, spread it all over my legs, and just shave. I'm pretty sure that's self-explanatory, but never, ever, ever bend your knee when shaving your knee. Always have it extended so it's more flat. The flatter it is, the more safe. Have you ever cut your knee? Have you ever cut your knee? That's another thing. These will not cut you. Never bend that knee. Never. You're just making your skin more thin. Kind of like your knuckles. Like if you were like this, you can see how the skin is loose. Like you can pull it. But if you go like this, it's thinned out. You see what I'm saying? Now that my body is all shaved, I'm gonna go ahead and clean my feet. And girl, if you struggle with stinky feet, you ain't gotta worry about it no more. Where's my Panoxyl? I use this Panoxyl for my skin, my pits, and my feet. When I tell y'all this is my girl, this is my girl. I get me a nice little foot brush. Once again, all up on my Amazon storefront, okay? Get me a foot brush. And I open up my Panoxyl, and girl, I put it on there like toothpaste on a toothbrush, okay? I get a, ooh, Lord. I get a good amount on that brush, all right? Then I get my foot. Let's say these are my toes. I get my toenails, underneath my toenails, underneath my toes, on top of my toes. I do not clean the top of my foot no more with a scrub brush, only a washcloth, because baby, it's a bad feeling when you get out of the shower. And then I also clean the bottom of my foot. Girl, I scrub the bottom of my foot. Get a beautiful lather, and the Panoxyl is going to keep your toenails bright, like the tip of your toenails, and also keep them odor free. Okay, okay. You don't want your nail tech filing your toenails and smells coming out of it. Baby, use that. And I also use this pumice stone right here. I just threw mine away yesterday and ordered another one. It's out there in a package somewhere. I also use this pumice stone, the front and the back. I use the green side first and then the white side after I'm done using the green side. The green side is to get all the rough stuff off. The white side is to smooth out your foot. When I tell you, you will have the softest feet in the world. I was slacking with it. Like, I stopped using it for a while, y'all. I just started using it again, and my husband gives me foot massages. Girl, when I was pregnant, I wasn't trying to bend over like that to get my feet all soft. Anyways, my husband was massaging my feet recently. Now that I'm using it again, he was like, your feet are like extra soft. And I was like, I'm back on my foot care, okay? Stop it. What you trying to say? They was hard. They was crusty. And you can see it too. Like, I've been at amusement parks and looked down at people's feet, and the back of their heels is all cracked and all, you know, white and Casper-ish, ghostly, looking like cracked lips. Okay, Lord forgive me. Once I'm done scrubbing them toes and them feet, baby, then I go ahead and of course rinse my toenail or rinse my feet off. If it's a mask day, then I go ahead and rinse the mask out of my hair. And then I move on to the very last step in the shower, which is my vaginal cleansing. Now, the reason why I wait until the end of the shower to clean my vagina is because, let's say you get done cleaning it and you still have to rinse out that mask, or you still have to clean your body, or you still have to clean your butt. The mask is gonna run down to your downstairs area, which can knock off your pH balance and cause odor, or it can irritate you. Or if you're rinsing off your body, the soap's gonna travel down there. You get what I'm saying? So always wait until the end of your shower. The very last step should be cleaning your downstairs area so nothing is down there. So what do I do for my downstairs area? This right here. I use the Equate Feminine Cleansing Wash. This right here is my top favorite feminine cleansing wash. It is literally like $3.80. Like, I get this for $3 at Walmart. Not even joking, in the feminine hygiene section. The best stuff in the world. A little bit goes a very long way. It doesn't dry you out, which I hate about majority of feminine washes. They dry you out and it causes like itchiness and irritation. It's so annoying. This doesn't do that. It lathers beautifully. It prevents odor. It cleans you. It's fragrance free. Girl, it's fire. So I go ahead and I get my feminine cleansing wash and I get my baby washcloths. Now listen, y'all. My favorite baby washcloths are Target baby washcloths. I will put some other washcloths that I like on my Amazon storefront, but my favorites are from Target. They have one super soft side and one rougher side, but it's baby rough. So it's not really rough, you guys. It's not rough at all. It's just baby rough. I use the rough side, which is usually the side without the tag. And I get my feminine wash all in my baby washcloth. Once again, I do the same thing with the four corners. And then I put my leg up on the side of my shower, or honestly, I don't really have like a side anymore. So I put it up on like a little seat in my shower. Put my leg up, I squat down, and what that does is it gives you more access to your vaginal area so you can clean more. So, leg up, squat down a little bit, and just get in there. Do not clean the hole. Clean everything but the hole. Clean the external where the hair grows. Clean the internal, like inside of your lips, but not the hole. You don't need to clean the hole. And I go ahead and scrub my downstairs area for a good 30 seconds. Rinse it off and repeat it again. I like to clean mine very well. I know some people prefer water and hands. I don't. I am a soap and baby washcloth type of girl. So I go ahead and double cleanse my downstairs area. And then once I'm done with that, as far as the hole, I mean, I don't clean it with soap, but I do clean it with water. So as far as the hole, I make sure there's no soap in my hands. And I go ahead, once again, leg up, squat down, and I get this finger right here and I just clean it. You don't need to go up there at all. Just clean the inside a little bit, very gently, just with water. I also kind of do the same thing with my behind when I'm bending over. Once I let it run through for a while, then I get this finger once again and I kind of like go over my butthole and rinse it out with the water. So that's also another step I forgot to mention with my behind. And girl, please make sure you thoroughly rinse your downstairs area. You don't want any like leftover soap because that can potentially irritate you and knock off your pH balance. Once I'm done cleansing my downstairs area, I go ahead and get out of the shower. I thoroughly dry my body and then I get my paper towel and I go ahead and dry my downstairs area. A lot of people do not know this, but if you do not dry your downstairs area when you get out of the shower, it will cause odor. Like imagine a wet towel just sitting stagnant, all bunched up, because you know the vagina is like closed. Imagine a bunched up towel wet. It's gonna end up smelling bad. Same thing with your downstairs area, and it can also cause a yeast infection. So I get me my handy dandy paper towel. Oh shoot. I get my handy dandy paper towel. I love the brawny ones because you can rip them in half like that. And this is like the perfect square for my downstairs area. Once again, I put my leg up on my toilet. I squat down and I just pat dry. I just pat, 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 pat. Get myself all thoroughly dry. And then I go in with my whole body deodorant. So this right here is my top favorite whole body deodorant right now. This is the Athena Club Golden Vanilla Full Body Deodorant Dry Spray. I love that it's dry. Like once you spray it, you don't have to wait for it to dry. It's already dry and it smells so beautiful. I don't know what it is about this scent, you guys. It's gorgeous. If you are a vanilla girly, you need this. This smells like vanilla, sugarcane, and sandalwood. Those are the fragrance notes. It smells so beautiful. So what I do is, once again, I squat, have my leg up, and I spray from like 8 inches away. And I spray for like 3 seconds. And then with my behind, I bend over. It's better if you kind of like reach your arm underneath and like cover your vaginal hole and bend over so your cheeks are open and spray. Once again, I spray for like 3-4 seconds back there. I also spray it on my underwear or my pad. You will smell like this all day. And I personally have not had any irritation from this. Some whole body deodorants irritate me. This one has not irritated me, y'all. Every single time I go to the bathroom and I go to put on my pants, all I smell is vanilla. Like I love leaving the stall knowing I smell beautiful. Lumi also works amazing. This is another one of my favorites. This is the Lumi Smooth Solid Soft Powder Whole Body Deodorant. Love this one too, girl. What I do with this one though is I open it up, of course, and I rub these 2 fingers across it and it becomes a cream. And I get that cream off and I just apply it inside of my lips, not my hole, inside of my lips, and then also back there. So that's how I use my whole body deodorant. Both of these work so good. It just depends on like what kind of smell I'm going for that day. Because I also have the peach one and the Athena, and I also have like the lavender one and the orange one and this Lumi. So it just really depends. But I love Athena and Lumi right now for my whole body deodorants. Oh girl, and I also like to spray my bra with the whole body deodorant. So that's also a trick, okay? Anyways, once I'm done with my whole body deodorant, I go in with my lotion of choice. I swear to gosh, every single day, it's a new lotion. But lately, it's been like the same lotion every single day. This Vaseline Nourishing Moisture Yellow Bottle lotion has a sister smelling crazy good. I didn't know this lotion smelled that good. My husband will not stop complimenting me now. I don't know what it is about this lotion. It makes me smell so good and so clean. And you can layer anything with this. Like you can do vanilla perfume with this, rose perfume with this. You can match this lotion up with any sort of fragrance you're going for, and it's only gonna make you better. Like I swear to gosh. So I go ahead and I get a good amount of lotion, y'all. I like to have moisturized skin, and I moisturize my entire body, my neck, my butt, girl, everything, my feet. I moisturize everywhere. And having a good smelling lotion is very important in smelling good. Honestly, good smelling everything, because you're layering. You're layering, you're layering, you're layering. So throughout the day, your scent's not gonna just fade away. There's too much to cut through because you've got good smelling soap, good smelling lotion, good smelling deodorant, good smelling this, good smelling that. Like there's just so much going on. It's not just gonna fade away. It's staying all day. So this is like my top fave right now, but I also love the Jergens Hydrating Coconut Lotion. This also makes me smell so beautiful. And then I also love like random good smelling lotions from Victoria's Secret and Bath & Body Works. I love this Dressed in White from Bath & Body Works. It smells like the pink Gucci Flora perfume. I love Victoria's Secret Aqua Kiss. I love just good smelling lotions, okay? Any lotion that I want to wear that day, if it smells good, I'm gonna wear it, and I wear it all over, all right? But if I want to smell stronger, like if I am going on a date or if I just want to smell super strong, or if it's super hot outside and I want to make sure like I'm smelling bomb, 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 girl, then I will get an unscented lotion and I will go in with my choice of perfume oil. I get my perfume oils off of Amazon and also at Whole Foods, also Etsy. So like I said, any unscented lotion, this is the Vaseline one, but any unscented lotion. Now, if I'm using a rollerball perfume oil, then I will go in with the perfume oil first and rub it all on the palm of my hand. Rub it, rub it, rub it, put pressure on the ball so the oil's coming out a lot more. And I rub it for a good amount of time, y'all, until there's a good amount of oil on your hand. Now, perfume oil is very concentrated. You don't need like a crazy amount, just a little bit. So rub it, rub it, rub it, rub it. I got oil in my hand. Then I go in with my unscented lotion, squirt that, mix it together. So now the lotion smells like the perfume oil and I rub it all over my body. You might have to do that a couple times. I do. So like when I do my legs, that's one go. Then when I have to do my upper body, that's another go. You're like, if you have to keep doing it, keep doing it. So you're really smelling good. But if it's a pour perfume oil like this one, which is my top favorite perfume oil ever on my Amazon storefront, girl, this is the Nemat Vanilla Musk. Oh my gosh, if I decided not to shower for 3 days, I'm still gonna smell like this 3 days later. Swear to gosh, my skin is still gonna smell like this. Like this stuff just lingers so crazy, like I swear to gosh. So if it's a pour, then I'll put the lotion in my hand first and then I'll pour like the tiniest little amount into my palm and then mix that together and then apply that. But once again, perfume oil is very concentrated, so you don't need much. So yeah, those are on my Amazon storefront. And you wanna go ahead and apply that to your neck, your behind, I'm talking everywhere, baby. Once you're done with that, then you're gonna go in with your body spray. Now listen, it is your choice whether or not you wanna use fragrance on your skin. I know at one point I was only using fragrance on my clothing because I was struggling really bad with body acne, but now I'm back to using sprays on my skin. So then I'll go in with whatever body spray I'm using that day and I'll spray it all over my skin. Girl, I got fake necklaces on, so I can't spray this right now to show y'all. I can spray my arms, but I spray it all over my skin. Like I spray it all over. Avoid your downstairs area, but spray your body spray everywhere. Get the back of them legs, I'm talking everywhere. Spray it up. Then put your clothes on. So now that I use the antibacterial bar soap mixed in with the Panoxyl, and I also like exfoliate with this glycolic acid exfoliating toner. This prevents odor as well. I don't really have to use super strong deodorants. Like these past couple years, I've only been able to use certain deodorants, like men's 72 hour, Lumi, like I can only use certain ones. But now that I have this routine down, girl, I can use whatever deodorant I want. So you can use whatever deodorant, girl. I'm gonna share with you guys the deodorants that I use when the deodorants just are not controlling my odor. So first things first, I'm gonna go ahead and insert on the screen right here the Degree 72 Hour Cool Rush deodorant. I love this deodorant so much, you guys. I am not a big fan of like a lot of men's cologne kind of smells. So of course I wouldn't like a lot of deodorants, but this deodorant right here actually smells pretty feminine and it really prevents odor. Not only does it prevent odor, it prevents sweat. This was the only deodorant I could use in my pregnancy because I was sweating 24/7 and had crazy odor. This would not only prevent the odor, but also prevent the sweating. I also love this Lumi, but this Lumi is aluminum free, so it does not prevent sweating.
Not Lumi just now coming out with sweat control deodorants in every scent that they carry. So I'll go ahead and add the sweat control deodorant on my storefront. Lumi is literally my favorite deodorant.
But girl, it prevents that odor. Real good, real good. This is my favorite though out of all the Lumi deodorants. This is the Lumi Smooth Solid. Only buy the Smooth Solid. Do not buy any of the other Lumi deodorants. I'm gonna tell you right now, if it's not the Smooth Solid, it's gonna smell really bad. Lumi deodorants have really bad underscents. They smell so stank. Now, the whole body deodorant sprays do smell good. So the sprays and then the Smooth Solid sticks. I have the matching whole body deodorant spray in this scent, soft powder, and I use that as well all the time, y'all. It just depends on, like I said, what kind of fragrance I'm going for. Then I'll just use that kind of whole body deodorant. But yeah, this right here, fire. It'll have your armpits smelling like powder. It'll keep your odor free. It does the job, okay? But since lately, I've been able to use like any deodorant because of my new routine. These two have been like my faves. This is the Dove Even Tone Peach Blossom and Rice Milk deodorant. This smells so good. And then also the Donna Karan Cashmere Mist deodorant. This just smells like the perfume. If you've ever smelled Donna Karan Cashmere Mist, girl, this smells just like it, and it'll have your armpits smell like perfume all day, okay? So now that I'm able to like wear whatever, I've just been wearing whatever, but let's say something was to change, I know what deodorants to go to. So those two deodorants are definitely like the best. Now listen, girl, you wanna make sure your body spray and your perfume are going to go together well, because you don't wanna mix two fragrances that's gonna come together and stink. So usually what I do is I go to my perfume shelf and I'll grab like a random body spray, or let's say I know that I want to wear Way Melrose Place Eau de Parfum. Let's say I know I want to wear this perfume. Now I'm gonna try to find a body spray to go with it. So I'll smell my perfume, okay? And then I'll grab like the body sprays that I think are gonna go with it, and I'll smell that. And if I feel like they're gonna go well together, I'll just spray them together. You can test them and mix them together and see how you like them, but that's just how I mix my fragrances. So I really shouldn't have sprayed this vanilla body spray earlier, because this is the body spray that goes so well with the Way Melrose Place Eau de Parfum. But it is what it is. This is the Finery Without a Trace body spray. I love, 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 love this so much, but it does not last unless I layer. So I like to layer it with my Way Melrose Place Eau de Parfum. This lasts all day, baby. And if you ever feel like a eau de parfum you has is missing a note, you can go to your body sprays and add that note in with the body spray, you know? Like, let's say I felt like this needed vanilla. I would go get my vanilla body spray and mix them together and create my own fragrance. Like, you can create your own kind of fragrance, you know? You can customize your fragrance. Anyways, and nobody's gonna smell like you. That's my favorite thing about mixing my perfumes, is nobody's gonna smell like me. But anyways, with my eau de parfum, I make sure I spray my clothes down. Like, your clothing is what's really going to hold on to your fragrance. The fibers in your clothing hold on to it. Like, you know, when you go into a restaurant and it smells like food, onions, all kind of stuff, you walk out the restaurant, your clothes smell like onions, your hair smell like onions, but your skin doesn't. It's the fibers in your clothing. Same thing with if somebody was smoking around you. Your clothes will smell like it, your hair will smell like it, your skin won't. You feel what I'm saying? So the perfume's not really gonna last on your skin as long as your clothing. So spray your clothing down. Focus on your clothing, and then everywhere else. I spray my hair, girl. I don't even care if it's a hair perfume or not. I'll spray my hair down. I spray my neck. My husband always kisses my neck and always tells me how good my neck smells. My pulse points, so right here, my wrist, the back of my knee, my ankles, and then just everywhere I want to spray. Everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. And I spray a good amount, honey. You can spray how much you want. I spray a good amount because I like for people to smell me when I walk in the room. Not too strong to where it's like headache worthy, but good, but strong, nice and good, to where I'm getting nonstop compliments, okay? And once I'm done with that, honey, my hygiene routine is complete. I don't even know why I just started talking like that. That was so cringe. I had to just go with it. But once I'm done with my eau de parfum and I got that sprayed everywhere, baby, my hygiene routine is complete. But I do have 2 tips. So since I drink a lot of water, y'all, I have heavy discharge. The more water you drink, the more discharge you're gonna have. And when your underwear is moist or wet and it's just sitting there, it creates odor. Even if you sweat a lot and your underwear are wet, it's gonna create odor. So change your underwear. Always bring dry underwear with you everywhere you go. And if they get moist or wet from discharge or sweat, change them out. Change them out. Put a fresh pair on. You will have no odor. Sometimes odor is coming from your actual underwear. And my very last step is to always have wipes with you. Baby wipes or feminine wipes. I have so many different feminine wipes. I'll put a couple different ones on my Amazon storefront. You can pick which ones you want. I'll put fragrance-free ones up there, different kinds. Love these though. These are individually wrapped, so you can keep them in your purse and just always have them with you. Love these. These are the Summer's Eve Sheer Floral Daily Refreshing Cloths. I actually prefer the unscented ones, so I'll put those up on my Amazon storefront. Why I love these so much is because they are the wettest wipes ever. Like, they are so wet with product, you really get clean. And they also kind of lather if you go back and forth. These just clean you so good. Summer's Eve wipes, period. The unscented, any kind of Summer's Eve wipe you want to use, I love them. I don't use Summer's Eve wash or anything but their wipes, because I find that their wipes do not irritate me and actually keep me fresh. Anyway, so I keep wipes with me on the go. If I feel like I need to freshen up, I will grab me a wipe and freshen up. Or if I feel like my underwear had an odor and it kind of made my downstairs area not smell so fresh, then I'll just go ahead and freshen up, put a new pair of underwear. Like, having fresh, dry underwear and wipes with you everywhere you go is going to be the move, like, for sure, just to keep up if you needed to. So yeah, girl, that is my hygiene routine. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I really hope you guys try it out, and I really hope this routine helps somebody, because I'm telling you right now, it helped me. It has saved a sister from postpartum odor, okay? Because postpartum odor was beating me up. I'm not even joking. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm not gonna hold you guys any longer. This video was way too long. Okay, not way too long, but longer than I was expecting. Love you guys. God bless you all in Jesus' name, and it's time for your girl to go. Bye, guys.